My name is Kevin McLemore, and I am the Associate Conference Minister for Search and Call in the Pennsylvania Southeast Conference. So you've received word that your pastor is ending their ministry with your church, and you're wondering, what do you do now? How do you find a new minister? This short video will introduce you to some of the important steps to getting answers to those questions. First and foremost, remember that God is with your congregation during this season of transition, as God has always been with your church. The conference staff wants you to know we're also here to offer our care and guidance, and that we'll be beside your church throughout your search for a new pastor. It is because of your church's gifts to OCWM, our church's wider mission, via the conference, which makes this very ministry possible. Thank you for your generosity. Now, before there can be a new beginning with a new pastor, there needs to be a healthy ending with your current pastor. So it's important to begin working on saying a meaningful goodbye to your pastor by finalizing the details of their last Sunday and working with your local association committee on ministry chairperson and myself. If you don't know who that person is, I can certainly help you with that information. Together, we will help with and be present for that final service. Second, begin working to make sure you have all the information and items that your current pastor needs to leave for his or her successor, including things like computer passwords, keys, contact information, a listing of your shut-ins, and other important information. Third, in order to end well, boundaries will need to be clarified for both the pastor and the congregation's future health and well-being as he or she takes leave of the congregation. The conference can help your church with all of these steps. Resources for each step will be sent to the consistory, council, or board president so they can share them with the congregation. Because transitions take time, you'll also need to arrange for supply pastors to lead worship on Sunday mornings immediately following your pastor's departure. I would begin contacting them and scheduling them right away, even months in advance, since supply pastors are in high demand and there is a limited number of them. You'll find a list of their names and contact information at our website by searching for supply pastors. The pastors on the Sunday supply page will help cover pastoral needs until a transition pastor can be called, though it is important to remember that supply pastors cannot provide long-term ministry for your congregation. As one of the conference staff who works with churches during the search and call process, I'm often asked to preach on the Sunday after the pastor's last Sunday. And if you wish me to do so, I would be honored. But please contact me as soon as possible so that we can schedule that. One final and important piece at this early stage of the process is working with me to schedule some time with your consistory, board, or leadership team to discuss the search and call process. Now, at that meeting, I will share more details on next steps and how the conference will support the work of finding the next pastor that God already has in mind to serve your church. I would recommend meeting within the first month of being notified of your pastor's resignation. Again, remember that God is present with you during this time, as God always is, and so too will I, along with the rest of the conference staff. Finally, my friends, may God bless you and your church during this season of Spirit-led change.